When we talked about Melissa Vargas carrying too much of Turkey's attack, we weren't just making an argument. We were describing a pattern. And it turns out, the people watching saw it too, before we even finished making the point. Because right after that video went up, one comment cut straight to the real question. Turkey has ALEXIA to replace Melissa, someone wrote, but they don't give her much playing time. I don't know why. She showed last year that she has the strength and talent to earn a place on the national team. So let's answer that. Because what happened next made the question even more interesting. Let's be clear about one thing first. Melissa Vargas is the best opposite hitter in the world right now. Not one of the best. The best. Her serve, her vertical, her offensive range, there's no defense built that fully contains her. That's not homer talk. That's the consensus across the sport. Which is exactly why what happened next is so strange. When head coach Daniele Santarelli finally gave Vargas a rest, a normal, sensible decision for a player carrying that much offensive weight, fans expected the obvious next step. ALEXIA c'NrușAftу steps into the spotlight. The 23-year-old opposite who dominated domestically at Galatasaray, who's been sitting behind Vargas with talent nobody questions, finally gets her international moment. That's not what happened. c'NrușAftu wasn't just given fewer reps. She was left out of the active rotation entirely. So what actually happened here? Reportedly, part of the answer sits in roster construction, rather than form or fitness. Turkey's national team management had to make roster decisions involving multiple naturalized players, c'NrușAftu among them, alongside veteran middle blocker Sinead Jakkaysel, originally from Trinidad and Tobago, who gained Turkish eligibility through marriage. If the roster construction genuinely limited how many naturalized players Turkey could activate at once, that would mean the coaching staff had to choose. And reportedly, they chose Jakkaysel for that opening tournament window, leaving c'NrușAftu unable to play regardless of Vargas's rest. If that's accurate, think about what that means. Turkey wasn't just managing Vargas's minutes. They were managing an entire roster puzzle where their most hyped, highest upside backup opposite got squeezed out by a completely separate positional decision. Vargas rests, and instead of her heir apparent getting the reps she's earned, Turkey turns to inexperienced, unproven domestic opposites to fill the gap. The offensive rhythm suffers. The chemistry breaks. And c'NrușAftu, the player everyone in the comments is asking about, doesn't get a single meaningful minute to prove she belongs. This is what coach trust issues actually look like up close. It's not always a coach benching a player out of stubbornness. Sometimes it's a federation building a roster so cautiously, so focused on short-term certainty, that it accidentally locks out the one player who could be the long-term answer. Whatever the reason, the outcome is the same. Vargas gets worn down. c'NrușAftu stays underused. And Turkey, a team that's supposed to be building the deepest, most dangerous roster in world volleyball, ends up playing short-handed by choice, not by necessity. This isn't a talent problem. Turkey has the pieces. This is a usage problem. And it's the kind of problem that shows up quietly in June, gets ignored in July, and then explodes in August when Vargas is running on fumes in a match that actually matters. The fans already see it. The question is whether the people making the lineup decisions are willing to see it too. So drop it in the comments. Should c'NrușAftu be getting more minutes right now, or is Turkey right to play it safe? We saw your comment last time. We'll see this one too. Subscribe to Volley Girls so you don't miss where this story goes next.